Anyway, I am making it a point not to look at viewer count, so I could be talking to no one, or I could be talking to someone right now. Does that matter? I don't know. Hey. So the point is, it's Xenoblade time. Xenoblade Chronicles X is a very, very special game to me. I'm sorry if you hear it in the... You know what? I'll just do that. It's a very special game to me. It means a lot. It feels like home when I play it. I fucking love this game so much. And, like, already on the main menu, it looks so much better than how it did before. I'm interested as hell to watch the opening cutscene and see if they re-rendered it at all. They probably had to. A little bit, at least. So, here's part 1 of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Let's fucking go.
July 2054 AD. The Earth was caught in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning. Our planet was overwhelmed, its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-like colonization project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape. Among them was our ship, the White Whale. After leaving Earth behind, we We spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the white whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet. Its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface. Since then, 2 months have passed.
It's fine, don't worry about it. Anyway, I was able to do this step already. Xenoblade Chronicles X, as far as I'm aware, is actually separate than the other Xenoblade Chronicles. That is why they did not call it a number. That's what they've told us anyway. Who knows? So this is what I'm going with. A little bit of a darker skin because that's cool. In the past, see in the very first, Xenoblade Chronicles X is fun because it likes to take itself a little not seriously, and you get this character creator where you go for your skin color, and you got your whites, you got your blacks, you got your in betweens. And you got your oranges and your pinks and your blues and your purples and, fucking whatever. You can just have fun with this one. Then you got some freckles if you want to add, and some scars and some moles, your standard anime nonsense. You got some hairs. Hair changes based on the body type you pick. You have like these base body type models you can pick. And with this specific female model, you do get Mithra's hair and Nia's hair from Xenoblade 2. If there are more, I don't know. I don't care. Ponytail. For eyes, you get all these weird sci-fi looking who cares eyes, because just have fun with it. Makeup, you got your standard weird anime makeup. I chose these ones around an eye. Here's what no makeup looks like. I chose this. I almost went with this, but I thought it was a little too aggressive. And then you got your ones that, no one in their right mind will ever use, but are for some reason in every game. I don't know why. Anyway, but we're gonna go just with this nice basic looking one. And then you have these voices that you can pick. Your character does not speak in cutscenes, but your character will speak in battle and whatnot. So we have heroic.
All right, let's do it. They never stood a chance.
Independent.
We're gonna do great.
I like how it credits the voice artist too.
Nice job.
Mature.
I've lost my balance. Success. Hello.
Peppy.
Here goes. Here goes. Here goes. Hup. You're in good hands now.
Joker, which I will never pick.
We sure owned them. What? Oh, what?
Classic, which is just a character from Xenoblade 1.
Shall we then?
She's British.
Yay! We win. Shall we then? Shall we then?
And Soldier, which I think I picked last time I played.
Huh? Let's go. Let's go. I've lost my balance. I've lost my balance. We're gonna do great. It's a pleasure.
I'm gonna pick Mature. Now, if you do regret any of the decisions you make, there does come a time later where you can change that a little bit. So don't worry about too much of that. Anyway, let's go.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Hey there. Looks like you're all in one piece.
This game is less than 20 gigabytes and it's gorgeous.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours? You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover. That's not good. Just try and focus, all right?
Yeah, fuck it. I had a different name in mind, but it's one letter off from Rad.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
I don't remember nothing.
It'll come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
I hate this choice. It's the worst choice for your first choice. Xenoblade Chronicles X has choices like this. They largely never matter. Sometimes they do. Most of the time they don't, they're just flavor. But nod and shake your head are two bad things, because it almost sounds like they're the same thing. I'm just gonna say yes? Question mark.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon. There you go.
Hey, amnesiac who
Let's
can't
get
really
going.
walk good, here's gun. Take gun. God, this is gorgeous. I like it when my video games look like video games but still look good. I don't need things looking like Monster Hunter World. So, one thing I really like about Xenoblade Chronicles X is the speed in which your camera moves outward. So if you hold down L and use the control stick, here's the camera, right? But if I'm... then run. If I'm running forward and I pull the camera back, it's nice feeling. because it's like the camera stays in place. But it's really just I was moving while doing... And you can zoom out all the way this far. Oh. Or all the way here. I actually think... Yeah, you can basically first person the video game, actually. You could first person Xenoblade X. It's so... I mean, I think you can actually do that with any of them, but, like... One of the things I love about Xenoblade is it's really good at doing macro and micro. This world is huge, but you can zoom in to this. And it's just... Hell yeah. I know, like, the camera right here is over the shoulder, but I'm pretty sure there's ways to adjust it further. Oh yeah, I forgot about this! Yeah, you can send up a drone and view its camera footage directly. Level 33, right over there! Anyway.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you? You know, the L002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed. Ring any bells?
No.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Well, that's nice.
I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
Let's go. After you draw your weapon, you'll automatically attack your opponent on a certain frequency, so, you know, you get your auto attacks. It's going to give us these two arts as a default. They're both gun arts, because I don't think I have a sword yet. Okay, so, soul charges. Oh my god. Oh, there's so much. What's this? What was that? Oh, okay. Oh, there's so much. So, there's no healing in this game. Like, there's no, like, healing spells, really. Or like, items, because it's a Xenoblade game. Is this gonna go in another cutscene? Okay.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Baby's first loot. Soul voices. Okay. So, when certain conditions are made, and that depends on, like, equips and stuff, then a character will say something. Like they're like right here in this example, they're off guard, stagger them with a melee attack. Then if you use something called stagger, you will be hit with. Then if you use a move, okay, they'll do this thing. They'll say this thing in orange text or colored text. Then you use a move, because all the moves are color coded, that would fulfill their request. Then you will get like a little that little thing, the circle that comes down. You press B, and that will heal you and do other effect. And so you build this build of your teammates and you in this intertwining web of moves that help each other out, and that's how you stay healed, is keeping those things in a weird loop. And it's you don't need to master it to beat the game, but it's so fun and in-depth, but simple. These effects, I feel like they're new. They sound so good. Oh, and there's gonna be a lot of them. Anyway, Xenoblade 1 has these little balls that you go and collect. Xenoblade X, they, I guess, look like that from far away. Oh. Boop. Field action succeeded. Yeah, and then they're like little shards up close.
Very well. Let's see what you've got. Up here! Shoot them while they're Shadow strike!
Do physical damage inflicts top. Okay.
Ready? Too bad! Now! Aim for the toppled effort is its own reward.
Level up, alright, hell yeah. I don't remember that screen.
Shall we? They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Oh, R+A, it's telling me to aim at a different appendage. Got it. Body wing. That's nice.
Up here! Shoot them while they're distracted. Assault hammer! Flame grenade! Success! Now move in! Success!
Oh, I do have knife. Oh, it's all coming back kind of very slowly though. I'm unfamiliar with this X button functionality. I also don't remember this. Let's go. Elma's level 5. She'll help.
Flame grenade! Take the initiative! Close in! Now it's my turn! Assault! Now! Aim for the toppled enemy!
Okay.
Extreme edge! Destroyed! Move in and strike!
I can't, Elma. I don't have any arts that are ready to use yet.
Upper hand! Spectacularly done! We got him! Let's move!
Okay.
I'll start things at range!
I'll keep the topple move ready, because Elma likes to break them, so I'll have the topple just ready.
Assault hammer!
Okay, okay.
Flame grenade!
Oh, I'm not quick enough.
Spectacularly done! We got him!
We're doing good,
Let's
though.
move!
perhaps for the sake of brevity for the intro, I should get on so it stops raining on us. This game is mostly, they said back when it came out, like, it's not about story as much as it is about,
Don't have to be like this.
yes, attack, please. As much as it's about exploration.
Now! Toppled enemy! Flame grenade! Stream it!
And while there's looks like there's a lot going on, as it is with Xenoblade, there's not. Hey, I unlocked a move mid-match, that's nice.
We must be relentless! That's it! Melee strikes! Upper hand! Shadow strike!
Oh, okay, so it says from the side. Where is my indicator and if I'm on front or side?
Exhilarating. I'm ready.
Oh, it's right there. And of course it turns right before.
Success. Nice work.
Damn. Can I, like, equip some stuff? Yeah, I know what an equip menu is. Oh, I need to change class. That's fine. I'll use back it. Oh, okay. So here we go. Here's the big intro Vista moment.
The rain's starting to let up, just in time for sunrise. Follow me. I promise you're gonna love this. Wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together. We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
I got my first spam chat!
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking. That said, whichever way you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
I'm gonna take the tough path. I think. Yes. I know sprint and whatnot. Let's go. And, you can survive the fall because Xenoblade Chronicles X is a video game about traversal, so fall damage would have been really bad to put in the game. That said, the motion blur really makes you feel it. There's some falls that, like, oh my god, I feel, oh, they're bad, they're hard on me. Let's go.
Stagger them with the melee. I'll stagger them.
And then
Flame grenade!
I failed that, but I did use the flame grenade, so that's nice. Get myself some this. I should have went more on the side there, but I didn't.
Move in now.
Oh.
Well, you still can.
Elma, come. Elma, revive me. Elma, revive me, please. Elma, please. Have I not unlocked that yet?
Heal me.
Oh, I ballsed up.
This is wearing me down. I'm not gonna make it.
It's because I didn't kill things enough. Earlier on, and I decided to come to see the vista because I wanted to see the vista. So, okay, fine, I'll take the high road to get to America. This is the good America, though, not the real one.
Yeah.
Shadowrise base camp. So these little field action things, they used to have like this level requirement. I learned that's one of the changes that they put in here is there's no longer a requirement for any of them. Over here we have an enemy that has an eyeball. What that means is if you get into its vision cone, it will attack you. But if you're not in its vision cone, it won't.
Close in.
We're gonna get him anyway. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna defense myself. I'm gonna get to its side and do another split edge. It's almost down. We should be pretty good.
Let's move.
I wonder if I can auto do the items. That's kind of annoying. Do I want to do this? I can grind like off stream. That's fine. Oh, the enemies are so big. They get so large. And it's this one.
It didn't have to be like
Whoa.
this.
Okay. Well, this guy doesn't like it.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Elma, where are you going? Elma, where are you going? I gotta run. Elma's gone rogue. And I forgot the command to leave fight.
Early bird.
are you?
Got it.
Elma? Okay, whatever. That overed.
It didn't have to be like this. Lay down some fire for me. I have the shot. Fire it. Assault hammer. Now.
All right.
Aim for the toppled enemy.
But no, you already had me use. No, I'm using this. Got it. Okay. Onwards. But yeah, well, those guys are hostile. These guys, they're just eating trees. They're fine, they're cool. I love this game. And I forget if I mentioned, I was definitely thinking it very loudly. Everywhere you see is somewhere you can walk. Eventually. There is nothing on screen right now that I could not stand on top of. It's like, there's a city in there. It's not behind a loading zone. That's just a big wall. It's in there. It's in there right now.
Very well. Guard. Stagger them with a melee attack. I'll stagger them. Right. That's it. Melee strike. Now, flame grenade.
Elma. I wish you were slightly faster at that. It's my fault for doing things slow.
Success. Nice work.
I'm gonna open with the slit edge. Here we go. Let's go.
Take the initiative. Close in. It's my turn. Assault attack. Now, aim for the top.
Yes. There we go.
Use an
Side.
aura. Control of the battle.
I don't have an aura move.
Chrome armor. That's move in and keep the rhythm going.
Elma, you were like 1 second too late on doing that. I almost died, lol. There's Big Monkey. There's other Big Monkeys. Not even a tyrant, though. Collect some shards on our way. Ah. Welcome home to me. Ah, it feels so good to be here.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the West Gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. but we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside. Grexes. And they're riled. We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
Okay, the weapons you use on foot, yeah, I can switch between them. I've been doing that. Melee attacks only work at close range. They do more damage per hit. Ranged weapons hit multiple times, but the damage is low. When you use an art, you'll automatically switch over to the weapon the art is associated with. Your melee weapon for melee, yeah. I forgot why it's important to do that. Maybe they chart, arts with the weapon you're currently wielding will continue to cool down even after release. Called secondary cooldown. Arts use the full secondary cooldown with yeah, there's 2 cooldowns, and if you let the second one go, then your attack's better.
It didn't have to be like this. They're on charge. Stagger them with the melee. I'll stagger them.
Okay.
Fire on them to topple them.
That was the wrong move. Go, Slit Edge. Cool, we leveled up, that's nice.
I'm in trouble. Heal me.
I can't do that, Elma. I can do this though.
That's it. Melee strikes. Now it's my turn.
I can do this, Elma.
Switch to close range combat.
Slit Edge from the side. It worked because the way that this happens is, come on. No, Elma, break it.
Heal me. Infuriate. Slit Edge. That's it. Melee
Stupid
strikes.
guard. Elma, break it.
Now it's my turn.
Break its guard.
It's destroyed.
There we go.
Flame grenade. Strength comes from experience. That's true on.
I'm getting back into the swing of this pretty easily, which is nice.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife. Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
More vistas, more vistas, more vistas. I will change class later. Ah, home. Yours?
Thanks.
Are you woken up after all that time? I'm sure you're dying to take a shower. Unfortunately, the west gate is closed at the moment. If you want to enter this city, you'll have to use the elevator at the top of these stairs. I'll probably open the gate soon, thanks to the great work you guys did killing the monsters or causing all that trouble. But until then, you'll have to forgive the inconvenience. Please understand. That's okay, the elevator gives us good vistas. Look at this. Look at those big guys. You can actually go up to Okay, wait a minute. System, how do I adjust camera? How do I adjust camera left, right? Can I not? Am I just thinking of Xenoblade 2? I might be. Oh. Okay, it's this setting. I'll leave it on right then, that's fine. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I love this. I love everything about this. I love the sound effects. I love this vista of the world and how transitional this is. I look at how thick we're going through this big old wall, and we're right up. We were far away from this. Now we're right on it, and then you just go through the wall, and it's every bit as complex as you would want it to be.
Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on New LA was our beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yes, save. Save game. Save game twice. Look at me, I'm a drifter.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory? Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
I want to keep playing until it opens up, so that I can like play the game on my own and keep all the important content on stream. But once we get to a part where the game like will let me go wherever I want, even if it's that's when I want to quit. Like I want to quit now, but I also want to play the game like without streaming it. So
Good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days ago,
all our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and
From
grateful.
political aid to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
I can either ask who these people are or wonder why they call Elma ma'am. I'll just do the first one.
Right. Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
Sure thing, Gwen.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit, aka the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Well,
Shut
I
up,
remind
Gwyn.
you both the ma'ams aren't necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Elma's so fucking cool. Can I leave? There's the west gate. So is it opened up now, or are they railroading me? Okay, no, if it was open, it would be open. But can I, like... Can I go out there? Oh, well... Will it let me take the elevator back? No. No, it will not. Okay.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I remember now.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-whos? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out how old she is, or find out what happened with the exhaust. Yeah, what's up with the exhaust? I don't care about that first question. That's weird. But as with a lot of questions, I think they're going to like answer both of them anyway.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Lynn is the asshole. Anyway, party management. I think this is relatively new, because before it was locked behind walking up to a character and talking to them, but now it's just all a menu. Which is kind of nice, but I also kind of don't like it. Because when you go out to look for the character and talk to them, it gives you a feel on how their lives function and where they are. But we'll see how that develops as we go. Ah, yeah. The affinity chart. So, wait a minute. Menu. Oh, that's the guide. I go over here. Active members. Set as controlled character. This is something I never did, ever in my 2 playthroughs of X, is switch to one of the side characters. You never use the transport because you eventually just quick travel everywhere. But you can always use the transport, which is kind of neat.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Linley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we'd better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
I know exactly
That
where it
road
is.
there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I know exactly where I'm going. Armory Alley's cool. It's cyberpunk and all you buy is guns. Oh no, but it's the light's fine. Oh. Oh wait, didn't I... What? Yeah, no, through Armory Alley. That's the right way. I was going the right way. Stupid minifig. I'm gonna slow walk through it. And then, like, over here. Here's the main shops that you visit. Over here is like here's where you get quests. There's the quest board, and here's the barracks.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Yes.
I think I can answer that one.
I should have said the prompt.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Yeah, I saw you on the TV.
Secretary Nagi!
No,
Nisku.
it was a different guy seeing
Chipper
the
is
TV.
always
I
nice.
confused them.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I don't know if it's
I'll
gonna
put
be
on
in
some
this
tea.
coming. Okay, she just said tea. I'll talk about it later. Um. After this cutscene, I'm gonna cut stream, even if they don't let me play or not, because I'm actually getting a little tired because it's been a very long day. for
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? She seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until she knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. She seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
She could barely remember her name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
How did we get here?
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Okay, can you tell me about Blade?
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Okay, how do I register for the thing?
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Nagi is so cool, actually. Yes, I will track this mission. And then save game and quit? Okay. And here is home. to me, kind of. It's a very home feeling for me. We got a customization center that I can't use. Can I save game? I can save. Okay, cool. This has been a very, very long day for me. I wasn't expecting any of it to go this far. Actually, I only expected this to be the first half hour, the end of the first half hour of the stream. But here we go. We do it. We did it. I did it. I did it. I'm a Twitch streamer now. So I'm excited this went well. Thank you to everyone that watched, or is watching a VOD. No one's watching this VOD. Hello, people, 5 years from now watching this VOD after I've made it, comparing how I used to talk compared to how I talk now in the future, where I'm probably a lot more energetic and speak a lot more with my full chest. That's what I'm hoping happens. But, I'd like to think this was that's something I'm working on, speaking clearly. I would like to think that this was a success, and I look forward to streaming again tomorrow, because I want Xenoblade Chronicles X to be sort of an ongoing thing. So, sometime tomorrow, don't know when, figure it out when it happens. I'm just gonna stream when I want to stream. There is no schedule until I decide that there is. We're just gonna do it dirty, hit the ground running, and make mistakes until I don't, which will be never. So, with that said, thanks, and see ya.